We're live, and she's like, I'm not doing it today.
Because I'm busy. I'm cutting fabric.
We'll stop cutting fabric and come on over.
Okay, I'm coming.
So, as much as we love the Christmas list, okay, welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream.
What are you going to complain about?
For
No.
nobody's complaining.
Okay.
I'm setting appropriate expectations.
Okay.
So Jeannie likes to imagine that we're like swans. We're just gliding so gracefully along the top of the water, and underneath the water, we're kicking like crazy. If you've ever like seen those videos where they show you what swans look like underwater, where they look all crazy underwater. But I know the reality is we just look like the craziness under the water.
On top, too. We look that way on top, too.
But the Christmas list is awesome. We love the Christmas list.
That's all you need to say.
But it's hard. And so...
What? We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah. So this is just to say, we're trying to get everything done and everything ready and everything prepared and everything ordered. It's a lot of work, and it primarily falls on that one. So,
I'm cleaning. I know it doesn't seem like it. Oh my God. But I'm trying to clean up a little bit. It's, I
got up early this morning, was cleaning our house. Jeannie cleaned the house this morning a little bit too.
I almost took a picture because I was going to flex our dinner for tonight because we're having red beans and rice, and it looked so good. And I want to say it's like a half-hour prep time. So if you ever need a good recipe...
It's a slow cooker recipe.
Yeah, it's a slow cooker recipe.
And the kids never know that it's coming, and they walk into the house. We won't be there today, but they walk into the house and they can smell it, and they are like,
they love it.
Oh my God, it's red beans and rice, because it's like we'll eat it for 2 or 3 days, and it's awesome.
Not with Kai anymore. Like
Kai has not been eating as much.
Oh my goodness. And it has I put smoked pork chops, so I went to Butcher Boy, and I know this is bad. I bought all the they only had 6 packages, but I bought them.
But they don't always have them.
They don't always have them. So I mean,
you can request them, and they'll have them in like a couple of weeks.
No, I don't think I ever got them last year.
You can request them. We just never went and picked them up.
So it's smoked pork chops and andouille sausage, and then it's so good. It's so good and so easy.
This is a shout out for Butcher Boy, like a local business.
Woo woo.
A local business that, like, I really like Sierra Meats too. Those guys do a great job out in Sparks, but Butcher Boy on Arlington, is just an awesome local butcher. And I like doing business with local people too.
It doesn't feel completely freezing cold in here today. Is it me?
Well, it's been warmer, and I left the heat on last night.
Oh, okay. Because, we don't have the heat still.
So, we've had a lot of responses. A lot of people have reached out about our
Did you see the video yesterday? Patrick's vacuum video? Did anyone see that?
That was like one of those things, like the very first time I saw that, I was like, whoa. Because I have a similar device for the Ricard and the Simplicity vacuums. And what's funny about those vacuums is they like the sand that you see that it pulled out in that demo, like the Simplicity vacuums get that stuff. But like when you actually see that super fine, in my view, it's almost like chalky dust that the SIBO gets out of the carpet. It's crazy. And then Jeannie, who is a sucker for clickbait, who's always like, you guys have heard me talk about Jeannie's Click It. Jeannie, you'll see
I saw one this morning. It was like, dog left in cold, barely clinging to life.
And Jeannie's like, click it, must watch it. And the kids and I are like, don't click it. That's clickbait.
Listen, it is not clickbait. They're real. That's like an emaciated, on the edge of life dog. That's not. They didn't just. That's real, Patrick.
So, yeah, but then.
And I watch them because they have a happy ending.
Well, but then Jeannie will also watch like the video that like is totally fake, where it shows like a lion fighting a tiger.
Yeah.
She's like, we've got to watch that video. And I'm like, that's definitely not going to be what's in this video. That did not happen. Like, nobody is having the Roman
I do watch those.
Gladiator type wars.
And sometimes they're not real. And then I watch the whole thing because I'm waiting for the final battle between the grizzly bear and the lion, and then it's never there. It
never happens.
Yeah.
Well, and then this morning she's like, I don't think people watch your videos because the title isn't good enough. You need like a clickbaity kind of video.
Because his title was a quick demo of the SIBO Automatic 7 premium pet that will change your life. Okay, that might change your life, might get me.
What she wants though is like a headline that says like, it's killing you and it lives in your carpet.
Yes. Would you click that?
It is killing you and you don't even know. Or something like that.
Wouldn't you click that?
No.
I think we should change that. Because a quick demo of the SIBO Automatic
What
X7.
she wants is like a close-up picture of like a dust mite's face where it's like looks like a monster. Yeah. The monsters that live in your house. Like Jeannie would be like, click it, watch our video.
Don't you think you would click it if it? I know I would click it if it was like something about, I don't know. Things that get me are like the best, or oh no, or those are the things that get me, that make me click it.
It lives in your carpet and it's trying to kill you.
Yeah. And then this will save your life. This will save you from that.
Why this vacuum just might save your life.
Yes. That's it. Okay, we're going to change the title. You'll find it. But okay, joking aside, you've got to watch the demo because we do that demo probably a couple of times a day, maybe once or twice.
Well,
a day.
I mean, there's a reason why.
But
I do
every
it up
single
front.
time you do it, it pulls up that same stuff.
Well, and I always do it in like a slightly different location.
Oh, you did, but still, it's just always, it's like that fine, like you don't even know it. You don't even know it's there, and it's killing you. You don't even, you gotta get the vacuum. And Patrick always says any vacuum's gonna pick up the big debris, but it's this stuff that you see in the demo that, I'm a try it, you like it kind of girl. Like I try it, I'm like, oh my God, I like it. And then I get it.
And then she's like, Patrick, you use it.
I was talking to my girlfriend today.
Yes, of course. Yes, you can come in and see the vacuum.
Of course you can come see it, Kathy. Bring the puppy.
She has a puppy?
She doesn't have a puppy. Puppy's not a puppy anymore, but, I don't know if I've ever met the dog, if I ever met her. Uh-oh. Cheryl says you sold her a different one.
Well, but I might have sold her a canister or something like that. Like, this is...
We have the canisters at our house. We have the SIBO canisters.
Yeah, if you look at my Christmas list, the canisters are my favorite.
Because Cheryl's going, how come I didn't get that one? The one that... Like, you can do it with a canister, too, right? Can you do that same demo?
Yeah, but it's you do the settings yourself.
Yeah.
And I always say I sell... Yeah, we have a 2-year-old puppy too. Always say that I sell based upon keywords. So the keywords for the X7 are I destroy. You'd be amazed how many people show up in the store and they're like, I break every vacuum I buy.
Which I don't get. Like
You should see some of the vacuums that we get in the store, though.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you live in a barn? Do you still have dirt floors? Like, we see a lot of pretty nasty vacuums, but so I mean the X7's a tank. It really is very, very hard to destroy. And like the other keyword that I use for that one is like if somebody has a lot of hard surface but they really want an upright. I still would tell you, I think if you come into our house and it like where we're all hard surface and area rugs, like the right tool for that job is a canister.
It's a stick back. I love the stick back, and Patrick always goes, that's not for the whole house. And I go, oh, really? I'm going to show you.
It doesn't pick up that fine dirt, though, does it?
It does not pick up the fine dirt. It doesn't. And I shouldn't laugh about it, but Momo attacks it and it makes me laugh.
He doesn't attack the other one when I'm doing it. Like he got in big trouble one morning, and then he stopped attacking it. And I was like, oh, I just need to scare.
Isn't it ironic?
I just need to scare Momo.
Isn't it ironic that we own a vacuum store and our dog hates vacuums?
He loves vacuums.
He attacks them.
Right. He loves them. He thinks it's a game.
It's so cute. Okay.
Yeah, the canisters.
I'm going to show you some of that stuff on that table, Miss Betty. Yeah, I'm going to show you some of that stuff.
So a couple of people had reached out, but both the Destiny and the Dream Machine are gone.
Sold.
Sold.
You snooze, you lose.
So those two are gone. Although I've got actually like a 3100 and a 1350 coming in on trade, or an Ovation maybe. So there's some pretty good used machines coming. But I felt like I was cleaning up my house too. Like I always take that stuff home and inventory it and stuff. And those machines came with a lot of stuff, so there was a lot of stuff sitting around.
We use the SIBO in the store, and ours is like how old? The upright?
The one that's here?
Yeah. Or shop vac.
Oh, 7-8 years.
Yeah.
7 years.
I do want to show you some stuff because number one, I thought I had it. I had it on my head. Number one. Don't forget, this class is tomorrow. So get your kit.
Did you get a call from Karen Parker yesterday by chance?
I did not.
Okay.
So
I'll touch base with her
can
today.
you imagine like how well you would sleep with this eye mask on? I slept with Patrick last night.
She'd be like,
he like, did I snore last night?
I was out last night too.
I think you should...
So we arrived home last night to, my son was having a moment.
Have you ever worked on something for like 2 hours and then it's gone off your computer?
And so
like I would have had a moment too.
He was like,
you know how you've had
freaking out.
Yeah.
He was freaking out. So I, who really like to go to bed at 10, I got to go to bed at like 9:30 tonight because I'm going to the gym tomorrow at 6. So I was up until midnight last night.
That's late for Patrick.
Which is really late, but like I really needed to help Kai get some stuff done. And then oh shoot, I got to call them this morning too. And then the other thing that happened was like I was literally turning off the television, lights were out, ready to go to bed at like 11:50, and then somebody comes in like, we gotta hang out for another 20 minutes.
I love hanging out with Patrick at like 11:30 midnight. I just wanted the lights on. He shuts the lights off on me.
Well,
I'm
then
gonna
she
die
talks too the
because
whole time.
He turns the light. I'll be walking it, and he's like, "Okay, Google, turn off master bedroom lights." I'm like, I can't see. I'm like just trying to get to the bed or get my toothbrush or something like that. Anyways, let's talk about some important stuff because we just had. I mean, they're already lining up. If you are digital dealer, with Kimberbell, meaning you're signed up for the year and you are waiting for your design. I set my alarm for 7:30 this morning to go on and purchase your designs for you and have those on your account, and they still have not made it available. I have it up on my screen right now, and I've been refreshing. I will check it throughout the day. Just know, I know you haven't gotten it yet, but what can I say? They have not made it live for us to purchase yet. So I will.
I think, the 1st of December catches everybody by surprise because it's a 30-day month. And people are like, oh my God, it's December.
Oh yeah, maybe they think that there's whoever in charge probably thinks there's November 31st. And so they didn't make it live yet.
Every year I'm always surprised. It's December 1st.
And if you still need kits, you can get kits. And the newer kits, I'm sorry if you got an older kit and your elastic's 14 inches. It's perfect for a child, or you might want to put in your own. And I cut the other ones for 16 inches. Excuse me, Stephanie, are you trying to make me cry this morning? Is that what you're trying to do? I'm still so upset that we don't have those tickets. I'm going to forget I saw that comment, and let's just move on.
I think we should just sell our Dell tickets.
I wanted to talk to you about, I'm going to have these next week. Next week I'm going to have these. We cut 32. So you got to get them. This is, Merry Christmas, y'all. I have not forgotten about you. It's just been super busy. I still have, everything is set up on my 10 needle. That's one of the ones where I have to be more involved, and that's why I haven't worked on that. That's why I've just been doing tiling scenes.
Are you going to do that as a...
I'm going to film it all. So
why don't we do that over break? We're going to be home with a new puppy.
I'd like to do it before.
Hanging with the family. It's not going to happen between now
Patrick,
and Christmas.
can I talk to them, please?
I think you should set appropriate expectations.
Okay, Merry Christmas, y'all, is going to happen. It's going to happen on the 10 needle. I just have not had the time. And like I was saying, tiling scenes, literally, because there was a little bit of applique with the Haunted Hill Mansion, but most of the time it's just set your colors, push it in and hit go, and then it just does everything. The Kimberbell one, there's more, I'm going to be like Edward Scissorhanding it, so I need to be more involved in Jeannie breathe. So it's happening. It just hasn't happened yet. And, well, because I'm saying that because I feel bad, but this is coming out. Oh, my God. It's so beautiful. I'm going to do this as a sew-along, and this is going to be just done on my Luminaire. So, and I showed this to you before. I don't know when it's coming out. It's slated for December. But look how cute that is. If you think you want to do it, I want you to keep your eyes peeled because I'm going to have 32 kits, and not that I won't cut more, but this has a lot. So you're going to have petal pulls. There's all sorts of different embellishments. You're going to have a little thing of, how cute is this? There's one of those little hearts is glitter filled. And I know some of you are like, glitter, but there's little buttons on it. There's all sorts of embellishments. Suzanne and I was like, I'm so scared. I've sent some kits out where it's had something's been missing. So we did this, and then I made Suzanne unpack it and lay it all out again, and we counted everything one more time. Because if you ever get a kit and it doesn't have something in it, please reach out to me because I find that absolutely heartbreaking. So, but this kit, I'm waiting for one more fabric that's going to be here on Tuesday. Then they'll be ready to go. I have to price it out. But that's going to be coming up. It's called Let Me Call You Tweetheart. It's so cute. It is so cute. Okay. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost yet, but just these petal pulls alone, that's $10. So I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere in between $35 to $40, something like that. And there's no discount because it was a ton of man orders, especially when I made Suzanne take it all out and we had to recount again. And you know what? Everything was there. It was perfect. I went through every piece of Mylar. I went, to make sure there were 2 of them. So they're all in there. Okay.
Can I bring one thing up
Yes.
about Christmas list?
Yeah.
So, just for those of you who've been shopping digitally on the Christmas list, when we send you your product, we are writing on your invoices just so you understand where the discounts come from, etc. A lot of that product is discounted on the website. And it's not double dipping, meaning if the products are like if it's Kimberbell or OESD and it's already 25% off on the website, it's not another 25% off.
We talked about that.
25% off. So that'll all be clear on your invoice.
If by some reason we missed something, reach out, because I mean, we're doing so many orders, and it's me and Patrick, and then it's like,
I don't think we've missed anything because I've double checked
but
some of your stuff.
if you think we did, just reach out. We're reasonable people. Patrick, are we reasonable?
We're reasonable people.
Yes.
Well, and
we're also human, so we make mistakes. Will you do everything on the 10 needle? Do I need one too? I am only doing Merry Christmas, y'all.
I mean,
Merry
do
Christmas,
you need
y'all.
a 10 needle? Everybody needs a 10 needle.
Oh.
But
oh yeah, you need that's yeah. You're perfect. Okay, the perfect sewing room has a Luminaire Solaris, a Triumph, long arm, preferably a Regalia with Pro Stitcher, a 10 needle, and
PQ 1500.
a PQ 1500, and a featherweight.
Just because
everyone needs a featherweight, even if you don't use it, you just need it because
it's a featherweight.
It's a featherweight. Okay, and then you can sprinkle in whatever else makes your heart happy. All right.
Did you email us about a Discover card? Because it should be fine. You might want to check and just make sure that your credit card wasn't concerned about fraud, because we do take Discover. Somebody emailed me this morning. I just haven't had a chance to respond. But we do take all cards. It should be non-discriminatory. There can be gateway challenges.
Most of that.
I cannot open Stay Cozy.
Don't remember, you
like,
cannot open. I had 2 people call me yesterday that couldn't open Stay Cozy. You cannot open Stay Cozy on your computer. You've got to put it on your stick and then your machine and then open it there. But other than that, I sent it out to, I want to say I did 30 and then 147. So almost 200 people got that design. So it should be good. Is there anyone else? And then the 2 people that had problems, let me know that they were able to get it on there later. So just make sure you're pulling the format you need. You're just copying it onto your USB and putting it in the machine. You are not opening it on your computer. Your computer does not read PES. It's like speaking Japanese. Your computer doesn't speak Japanese, but your embroidery machine does. It'll be open. You'll be able to open it there. If you did Stay Cozy and you did not get your design yet, that means I did not get 3 completed surveys. So just make sure you demo those surveys. Christine, our marketing gal, puts those lists together for me. You might not get it right away. She's doing it every other day now.
So the other thing is, if for those of you who've had problem with Discover, like I'll have our marketing gal take a look at the website. It's possible that there was just a gateway problem. But if it is still happening, you can always call the store. We can get you taken care of there. That's not a problem. But in theory, our website should be fine with Discover.
Okay.
We will, by the way, I think, and I need to get a date, but my goal is to have the new website. We've been talking about it for a year, but to have the new website up and running by the time we run into the new year, which may mean that there are a couple of days that our website is down while we make that transition, and that'll probably be while the store is closed. So we don't have a featherweight, Rolo. But I mean, look online. I feel like they're kind of all over the place. And then what else was I?
You can always, Betty. I'm sending that to you right now. Some of you might have had difficulties with the survey here or there, so you can always email me too, and I will take care of that for you. I'm gonna believe you if you end. I'm sorry, the last video was I literally thought it was like 10 minutes. But somebody said it was really long, and I looked, and this is 26 minutes. I meant to do, what was I talking about? So just put it on in the background, work on a project, and then fill out your survey. Yeah.
It's 26 minutes of good information.
We were doing clear blue tiles, and they're so versatile. They're so amazing that, yeah. It was long. I think I was going like, what's in the box, and like, here's different ways you can use it. So yeah. Betty Stogner, I just sent that to you.
What day am I staying home next week?
Oh, we can talk about that later.
Well, no,
okay.
But they, like, if people are planning to come in, like to see either of us, but like, am I staying home Tuesday or Wednesday?
So I want Patrick and Poppy to be like, like
actually,
Avatar.
she doesn't. She's like, I'm going to stay home Tuesday, Wednesday. You go to the store because you're better there.
No, and then Violet, we talked about it. Yeah, well, because Patrick he's more important than me. I'm not as important as you at the store. I can sell like some stuff, but like I'm not as good. If you have ever done a vacuum demo with me, I always started off by saying this is going to be the worst demo of your life. And then I demo it. And it's gotten better, but... but I'm thinking, Avatar, when the Avatar, what's his name, and he bonds with his dragon, and their tails connect. Is it their tails?
It's like they're like.
Oh, his hair, and then the tail. That's like me and Momo, but it's shooting stars out of our eyes. I want Patrick and Poppy to be like that too, like that connection.
So I should probably stay home Tuesday.
Yeah, I think Patrick because Patrick needs a baby too. So Poppy's gonna be his baby. Not that Momo's not
that
with
was
ours,
like the twins were like that with us.
We had a boy. I had Kai.
Like Kai was always all over Jeannie, and
Kai was
Violet
my baby.
Was totally infatuated with me.
Yeah, so we each got a baby. So now we're gonna each have a puppy. Okay. Try it again, Mary. It's gonna work. Just make sure you put it on your stick. Your stick's not too big. Get it on there and try it again. I can always send you the file again, too, if you need it. Thank you, Cindy. I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. Number one, just because we have them, I hate just being a Kimberbell shop. I want to be an everything shop. But it's kind of consumes my life right now. If you're new to Kimberbell, this year they did digital dealer. They're going to repeat that next year. So the format that happens right now, that's what they're going to do for 2023. I just got the newest design. I'll be stitching out the sample for that. But last year they did fill in the blanks. And what that meant was you bought a blank, and then you could buy just the blank, or you could buy the kit with everything. So this one didn't have much, some embroidery materials and stuff. And then you got the design for free too, which was really, really nice. We still make kits for fill in the blanks. So if you wanted to do anything from the previous fill in the blank, like here's one of them. So when you purchase, the blank was just the pillow. So you can purchase the pillow and get the design for free, or you can purchase the whole kit, which is all the fabric, the pillow, and then you get the design for free.
Unlocking the front door and
that
letting
is going to
those
be
customers in.
this one right here. So this is Peppermint Avenue, and it comes with everything in it, and then you also get your blank. So I think it's still on the site. I'm going to have to. It's been busy. You could buy the blank, fill in the blank, Peppermint Avenue. I think it's there, and then you get the design and the blank, or you can purchase. I got to make sure it's on there at the right price, because anyways, you could purchase this.
See what happens when you keep me up until midnight?
And then you get the design too. So this one's Peppermint Avenue. I was just going to show you 2 of them. Maybe I'll just highlight a couple of them each, every couple of weeks. But this is Peppermint Avenue. If you've wanted to do this project, it's available. And we've smartened up. Like when we cut our velveteen, everything's backed with Shape Flex. So you're not going to bust out your seam, which I did on my first one. Another one I wanted to show you was going to be Sparkle Like You Mean It. And here are the kits. And this is the bag. I was so excited that I found the bag because I forgot I put all sorts of stuff in here for kids that I was like, I thought I lost. And then today, this morning, I grabbed the bag.
She was like, it's a mother load.
I was like, yes! Because everything's sold out. Okay, this is Sparkle Like You Mean It. I think I left the light on. I don't think it works anymore because I... Look. Isn't that cute? Those are fairy lights. Yes, those are fairy lights that you're seeing right there. This is Sparkle Like You Mean It. I want to say this was like February of last year. Your kit comes with the bag, comes with fairy lights, all the embroidery material, your stabilizer, the felt. So you can check those out on the website. Just so you know, those are available too. Sparkle Like You Mean It. Okay. What else? Betty was asking what's on the table. Don't forget, we've got the bowl cozy templates. It's that time of year. Bowl cozies are like the best presents ever. This is going to let you cut your bowl cozy. There's the small size and the large size. It's a nested ruler. So we have those back in stock. We had sold out of those. If you love Minky. So these are little kits that have like just the little scarf. So it's an infinity scarf. You just sew it up together. Merry Christmas, and then you're done. Present, done. Great colors. Those are online too. So this is like the natural.
Those were like a huge hit.
You know what? They're a
like
huge hit around Christmas, and then nobody gets them.
Right.
And then
but they
Christmas
were like
comes
last
around,
year,
and everyone starts buying them around again.
People could
this
not
is silver.
get enough of those
We
things.
have mint green. There's a purple. This one here is the. This is Mountain Fox. I'm kind of a mountain fox kind of girl, right, babe?
I'm Mountain Fox.
I'm your mountain fox.
She's like, please don't make me be your fox.
I got this because we're gonna try this out. Has anyone seen this? This is the Creative Grids 10-inch wonky log cabin trim tool. I wish I had. Hold that up for just a second. There's a pattern that we got. We want to try and do it and see if it's going to be absolutely amazing.
What is the log cabin?
What is a log cabin?
I know what a log cabin is, but
well, this
obviously
is
not
what I'm going to show you
this.
is a wonky. I would love to have sparkle. Do I get the pattern? You also, yeah, you buy the kit and then you get the pattern too. You don't have to spend the extra money. This is with the blanks. When you bought the blank, you got the pattern. So we should revisit those. Like maybe I'll show you all the projects in one of the live feeds. So this is a log cabin is gonna usually it's not wonky like that. You know, here I'll show you. This one's wonky. Isn't this a cute project? So you use that ruler. This is cut loose press, which I really like because there's just a couple of patterns. But I'm going to be sewing all Christmas break. I cannot wait. And I'm going to do some stuff that I've been dying to do.
Skiing all Christmas
No, you're going to be
break.
watching the puppy.
Well, I'm going to ski and then I'm going to come home and watch the puppy. And shoot hearts out of my eyes.
Patrick and
into her heart.
Patrick and Poppy are gonna. We used to do that with each other. We used to just stare. We used to just stare into each other's eyes, right, Patrick? We did. Don't deny. Don't be tough. We used to, and we would just be like, "What are those things? Dopamine." There was so much dopamine, right?
Yep.
You don't say that like you mean it. Okay. I've never done
And
one, Cheryl.
oxytocin.
And oxytocin. There was so much dopamine and oxytocin in our brains, right? We got married. We decided we got married. We dated what in
4 months.
yeah, September, and then in December we were like, let's get married, and then we got married in April.
And there was a discussion in there somewhere about what would happen if we got married and stopped like the newlywed phase and then didn't like each other.
Yeah, we're like, what if
What if we like
what if we don't like
our
each
life
other?
back then was one big party?
Yeah.
It was fun.
So, what else was over there that I wanted to show you? I got more of the
I'm gonna
irons.
like it.
Let me
This
show
is like
one
the
more
Genie
thing.
show,
One more
not the
thing.
Genie and Patrick show anymore. So I'm gonna put some cash in the register and get going. Have a great day. I owe several of you phone calls, so I hope to get to those today. I've been slowly
Okay,
catching up
one more
from
thing I
the
wanted to
weekend.
show you. I got these in. I want to say we've sold half of them. I probably have like 4 left. But this is, okay, there's 2 different Panasonic irons. Number 1, it's my favorite iron. I have this and I have an Aliso, and I love my Aliso too. But this is the one that sits next to my sewing machine that I use almost all the time. And do you see that, the shape of it? That, I mean, when I was pressing out my tiling seam, I was taking that little tip and I was pushing it down in the seam, and it was spreading it just like the, you know, who's that, Charlton Heston, the parting of the sea, you know, in the 10 Commandments movie. That's what it was doing to my seam. Ugh. So mine is the one with the 8-minute shut off, and for me, that's perfect for me. Because I'm either pressing or I'm not pressing. And I don't know if I want my iron to be on 30 minutes. Most people like the 30-minute shut off. That's what they want. They're like, I want the 30-minute shut off. That's what this is going to have. It's going to have the 30-minute shut off. And, but the other ones have the 8-minute shut off. If you feel like that's not long enough for you, then you want to get one of these. You want to get one of the ones that have the transparent bases. And I have them teal, and I have them in blue. And I got these with free freight, so I can give you a better price on these. Usually they charge me $20 just to ship me one iron. That's why I can't do a better price most of the time, but these came in with free freight. All right, as quickly as it heats. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with the 8 minutes. Sometimes there are times where I'm like, oh, darn it, it's shut off. I gotta wait for it to warm up. So there are times, but it's up to you. What works best for you? Yes, it does. It heats up pretty quick. Isn't it the best? Do you see all these ladies? If you don't have one, you need to get one of those irons. And I tell you that because that's what I use and but you might have something you love more. All right. I think that's it, right? There's so much we could talk about all day, every day, but it's time to get to work. I will be checking that cucumber. I will be checking the cucumber design, and I will get that to you as soon as possible, as long as they have it loaded. As soon as whoever at Kimberbell realizes that there are only 30 days in November, then I'll get the design to you. That is going to be on Friday. Some of you have gotten emails. We're starting our Upgrade 3 class. We are going to do we are going to get that class for all the people at our store first who purchase their upgrade from us, and then we are going to be doing that and opening it up to everyone. Not to like brag or anything, but I think it's going to be the best class out there. So, keep your eye open for that. That's going to be the Luminaire and Solaris class. Yeah, $159, and I'm doing it for $109.99. $109.99 is an amazing price. $50 off. We don't really make much money, but you're going to have the best iron, just like all of us. All right, have a great day. Be productive, be creative, make something incredible.